Rise up, live joy your way. From emotional intelligence through cognitive distortions, certified life and wellness coach Kamini Wood is on a mission to help people see the magnificence of their own unique human spirit. Through these small bites of self-visualization and self-confidence, you can have healthy relationships, success in business and career, and live the life you want to live. Rise up, live joy your way.
Hi there, and welcome back to another episode of Rise Up, Live Joy Your Way. Whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, thank you for taking your time to spend here with me. Today, I want to talk about purpose. Purpose is a conversation in my coaching calls that has been coming up more and more. It is the way that my clients generally bring this up with me is I need to find my purpose. I don't understand what it is that I'm doing. I don't understand. I don't have an idea of what lights me up. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about what it means to find purpose, because honestly, it can sound extraordinarily intimidating. It can feel like it's completely intangible, and there's no way that I'm going to be able to grasp what my purpose is. So here's what it is not. It is not that single grand mission that defines your entire life. And I think that's where people get stuck, is they feel like they need to find their purpose, and that means that they're going to have the one thing that defines their entire life. But it's not really that. You know, when you think about your younger self and what you cared about and what excited you, those things might look completely different from what lights you up now. And that's totally okay, because purpose grows with us. It evolves with us. Our purpose a decade ago may not be that same purpose that we have today. So if you're feeling stuck, or you feel like you haven't found it, first and foremost, it's about giving yourself some grace, because guess what? You're already on the journey. So when we're thinking about purpose, it's about thinking of it like a compass. It's not telling you what exactly you're supposed to do or who you're supposed to exactly be, but it's supposed to be giving you direction. So your compass is built on three things: what lights you up, what aligns with your values, and what allows you to contribute in a way that's meaningful to you. So if you think about this and just take a moment to reflect on three questions: what are the moments when you feel most alive? What activities make time disappear for you? And what values are so important to you that you refuse to compromise them? So for me, purpose isn't about being everything to everyone. It's showing up in my most authentic and creating space where others feel seen, heard, and empowered to do the same. So when people ask me, like, what is my purpose? My purpose is that it's to create a space with the people that choose to work with me where they feel not only emotionally safe, but they feel seen and they feel as though they matter. So I really do invite you to sit with those three questions, because they could start giving you the clues that you've been looking for when you've been searching for what your purpose is. So as we're going through this process of finding out what your purpose is, it's also important to say, okay, well, what's been getting in my way? Because maybe there have been moments where you think to yourself, you know, who am I to pursue this? And what if I fail, or what will people think? And I will just say that you're not alone in that, because I absolutely had the same thoughts that popped into my head. It's like, who am I to pursue this thing that I want to create this practice and work with people? Who am I to say that I want to create this space? You know, can I really do that? I mean, what if I can't? What if I fail at that? But the truth is that purpose doesn't mean that it's going to be perfect. It just means that you take action. So even for me, I can share that before I started, I had those doubts, and it's important to recognize that those doubts are normal, but you don't have to take this huge leap into anything. You can just recognize what are some of those things that do light you up, and you can start taking small, intentional steps and build upon those small steps to create the long-term intentions that you have. So we get practical. Living life on purpose doesn't mean you make that massive sweeping change. It means that you figure out what are those bite-sized pieces that you want to take, and you give yourself the time to do that. So it's not about the what, it's about the how. It's about bringing your authentic self into everything that you do. So start paying attention to those moments where you feel most connected. Start paying attention to those moments where you feel in flow, and really take in, like, what am I doing in those moments, and who am I with, and who am I being? How do I feel? Those little tidbits of information are going to give you the insights that you're looking for to find purpose. And one of the most powerful ways to connect with this is really ask yourself, is what I'm engaging in aligning and in conjunction with who I am becoming and who I want to become? Because if the answer is no, then that's probably not what your long-term purpose is. So let me leave you with the final thought, which is purpose isn't about doing more. It's about being true to yourself. So ask yourself, what is one step that I can take today that aligns with who I want to become? How can I bring more intention to my everyday life? And again, these don't have to be big, sweeping changes. Just figure out what that small, consistent step is going to be. Take it, make it, and watch as it all unfolds for yourself. If you have been struggling with this idea of what is my purpose, or I don't feel connected to myself, coaching can actually be a really great way to allow for that space for you to reconnect with yourself. So if you'd like to just talk with me about how coaching could support you, feel free to book a time with me anytime at coachwithkamini.com. And until next time, stay well.
Thank you for listening to Rise Up, Live Joy Your Way. For more information, book a chat with Kamini at www.chatwithkamini.com or visit her website at www.kaminiwood.com. You can also find Kamini on Facebook or Instagram. Username It's Authentic Me. Thank you for listening.